Happy morning, student. In previous lecture, we have started the new chapter which is magnetic field due to electric current. It is very interesting. Okay. Now, next point of the same chapter is torque on a current loop. Here, we consider rectangle loop A, B, C, D, which is placed in uniform magnetic field B. Also, there is strong magnet north and south poles. Okay, now the four sides of the rectangular loops are AB, BC, CD and DA. These sides AD and BC are parallel to the uniform magnetic field, but the sides AB and DC are perpendicular to the magnetic field. Okay. Now, due to this uniform magnetic field, forces are acting on four sides of rectangular loop. The forces acting on F2, this is the force acting on this side is F2, and the force acting on this side is F4. They are equal and opposite, therefore they cancels out each other. Therefore, the forces acting on the sides AB is say F3, and the force acting on CD is F1. The magnitude of that force is F1 is equal to the F3 is equal to the ILB. Okay? F1 is equal to the F3 is equal to the ILB. Okay. Now, if we have to give, due to this uniform magnetic field, the forces is acting on the rectangular loop, therefore torque is acting on the rectangular loop, therefore this torque tends into the rotation. Okay. Therefore, torque मुळे काय होणार आहे? The coil get rotated. See the direction of the coil rotated, and the force acting on the rectangular loop is given by the right hand rule. This is the right hand rule. This is my right hand. Okay, this is thumb, this is forefinger, this is middle finger. All they are perpendicular to each other. This middle finger gives the direction of magnetic field, this forefinger gives the direction of current, and this thumb gives the direction of force. Therefore, right hand rule is also used for the direction of force. Okay. See this again. The forces F2 and F4 are equal and opposite, therefore they cancels out, and the magnitude of force, only the forces acting on this side is F1 and this side is F3, and magnitude of that force is F1 is equal to the F3 is equal to the ILB. These two forces form a torque or couple. These two equal and opposite forces form a torque or couple, and the net torque due to the force F1 and F3 is given by F1 is equal to the IL1B into the 1/2 moment arm L2 is sin theta plus IL1B. Okay, कारण length of this side is L1. बरोबर आहे, लेंथ ऑफ दिस साइड इज L1 म्हणून आपण इथं L1 घेतलेली आहे 1/2 L2 into the sin of theta. इथे लक्षात. the net torque acting on the rectangular coil is torque tau is equal to the, this is the value of torque due to the force F1 and this is due to the F3. Okay, ILB and this is the moment arm. Torque is nothing but it is the one force into the perpendicular distance between them and therefore this is the moment arm. Okay, therefore we get this. Therefore torque tau is equal to the S 2I L1B 1/2 L2 sine of theta. Okay, therefore 2 get cancelled. Torque tau is equal to the SI L1 L2 B into the sine of theta. Therefore torque tau is equal to I L1 L2. This is L2, this is L1. It represents the area of the loop. Therefore, IA B into the sine of theta. Torque tau is equal to the IAB into the sine of theta. If the coil has a number of turns, या कॉइलच्या जर आपण नंबर ऑफ टर्न्स घेतल्या, इथं दाखवताना आपण एकच दाखवलेली आहे, परंतु त्याच्या जर आपण नंबर ऑफ टर्न्स घेतल्या तर दिस इक्वेशन्स बिकम टॉर्क टाऊ इज इक्वल टू द एन IAB into the sine of theta. Okay, therefore NIAB into the sine of theta, where n is the number of terms. Okay, therefore torque tau is equal to the NIAB. This is the equation of torque, because here the theta is the 90 degree. Okay, because the direction of these two sides are perpendicular to the uniform magnetic field, therefore theta is 90 and therefore torque tau is equal to the NIAB. This is the value of torque acting on a rectangular current loop. Okay, now next point is MCG, moving coil galvanometer. See this. You know that MCG is used to measure the current or to detect the current, and also it measures the potential difference between the 2 points in a circuit. Therefore, construction of the MCG again depends upon the same things, that is the torque acting on a coil. Okay, what is the construction of MCG? Already you are familiar with this. आपण previous lectures मध्ये previous current electricity या chapter मध्ये पाहिलेलंच आहे. Let us again explain this. The construction diagram of MCG is shown on blackboard. Main part of the MCG is rectangular coil PQRS. It has a number of turns. It is suspended by means of a phosphorene fiber, therefore it can freely rotate. It is kept between the two horseshoe magnet, therefore it produces the radial magnetic field. Mirror is attached here to take the reading. त्यासाठी आपल्याला इथं मिरर हा अटॅच केलेला असतो. ओके, करंट असा त्याच्यामधून फ्लो होते. दिस इज द डिरेक्शन ऑफ करंट आपण दाखवलेली आहे. ओके, नाउ in between rectangular coil there is a iron core, cylindrical iron core असतं. Therefore this cylindrical iron core increases the radial magnetic field. It support that coil and it also increases the radial magnetic field. म्हणजे कॉइलच्या आतमध्ये काय बसवलेला असतो तर आयर्न कोर बसवलेला असतो. इट इज अगेन द इम्पॉर्टंट पार्ट ऑफ द मूव्हिंग कॉइल गॅल्व्हनोमीटर. अँड नेक्स्ट इज द हेलिकल स्प्रिंग. ओके, आणि हा जो काही फायबर आहे तो फॉस्फर ब्रॉन्झ फायबर तिथं काय केलेला असतो, हा वापरलेला असतो. व्हेन द करंट फ्लोज थ्रू द कॉइल्स, व्हॉट हॅपन, coil is gets rotated. Okay, torque is acting on that coil and that torque is given by the equation. Okay, इथली इथे मी see this, that equation is just आपण आत्ताच फाइंड आउट केले. torque tau is equal to the NIAB. Okay, so this is the डिफ्लेक्टिंग टॉर्क, मॅग्नेटिक फील्डमुळं काहीतरी फोर्स ॲक्ट होणार आहे, काहीतरी टॉर्क त्याच्यावर ॲक्ट होणार आहे आणि दॅट टॉर्क इज द NIAB. When the torque is acting on the coil gets rotated. Therefore, suspension fiber get twisted. Therefore, this produces the restoring torque, and that restoring torque is directly proportional to the theta. Restoring torque is directly proportional to theta. Theta means angle of deflection. As the current increases, angle of deflection also increases, torque also increases. Therefore, restoring torque is equal to the K theta. Say equation number 2. For equilibrium position, आता ह्या टॉर्कमुळे काय होणार आहे, कॉईल रोटेट्स होणार आहे. ओके, आणि दिस इज डिफ्लेक्टिंग टॉर्क अँड दिस इज द रिस्टोरिंग टॉर्क. या कॉईलमुळे ती डिफ्लेक्ट होणार आहे, याच्यामुळे ती काय होणार आहे, रिस्टोर होणार आहे. देअरफॉर दिस इक्वेशन इज इक्वेशन नंबर 2. आणि फॉर इक्विलिब्रियम पोझिशन व्हॉट इज द व्हॅल्यू ऑफ दिस NIAB is equal to the K theta. Therefore, I is equal to the K upon NAB into theta. See these bracketed terms, all they are constant. K is the restoring constant, N is number of turns, its value is constant, A is area of coil, it is constant, B is the value of magnetic field, it is the constant. Therefore, we can say that I is directly proportional to the theta if K upon NAB are constant. That is, current flowing through the coil is directly proportional to the angle of deflections. When the current flows through the coil get rotated, okay? Therefore, it get deflected, and that angle of deflection is the theta. Therefore, as the current increases, angle of deflection of the coil also increases. Okay? Let us stop here.